Grammar, speaking, listening, writing, reading, vocabulary. There are so many different aspects of a language that reflect your proficiency. But if you're looking for something that makes a noticeable difference with relatively little efforts, it's pronunciation. Let me explain why it's something people notice right away, why it's easier to improve than you think, and why it's worth working on. I'm Seungwon, and you're watching Talk to Me in Korean. Why is pronunciation more noticeable than other parts of language learning? Because it's the most surface level part. Let's say you made a cake for someone. At first glance, they might think, oh, it's a pretty cake, looks homemade, or it's appetizing. The appearance of the cake is like your pronunciation. People often judge a cake by how it looks before they cut it, see what's inside, or taste it. In the same way, listeners tend to form first impressions based on your pronunciation, your accent, and your intonation before they even get to your word choice or the meaning of your message. That's just how our brains work when processing language. And in Korean, pronunciation plays an even bigger role than it does in English. Think about how English is spoken all around the world. French English, Mexican English, Indian English, Korean English, and so on. We're used to hearing English spoken with all kinds of accents because English has been spoken globally for a long time. But Korean is different. It doesn't have the same level of global, exposure. It's only spoken on the Korean peninsula, so many native Korean speakers are not used to hearing Korean with foreign accents. That's why clear pronunciation can make a much bigger impact when you're speaking Korean. Now you might think, okay, but how can I improve it? How do I get rid of my accent? Well, first of all, you probably won't lose your accent completely, which is totally fine. You don't need to. What matters is just improving your clarity and accuracy little by little. And the good news is pronunciation is one of the easiest parts of language learning to improve. Think about it. You only need to focus on small, specific sound units, not entire paragraphs or complicated grammar rules. And the method is pretty simple. Just repeat words and phrases and mimic native speakers. One big advantage of pronunciation practice is that you can monitor yourself. Just record your voice and compare it to native speakers. You can spot the differences yourself and fix them. I don't want to get too specific here, but for example, by recording your voice, you might notice for the first time that your 기억 sounds more explosive than it should, like 조금만 instead of 조금만, or that your sounds more like 오. So 더 먹어요 comes up more like 더 먹어요. It's honestly one of the most effective language learning methods, but most people don't do it. Why? Because it feels like a hassle, and it's uncomfortable to listen to your own voice, right? But trust me, once you get over that initial awkwardness, it gets easier. The hardest part is just hitting record that first time. If you want to make that easier, try using Seo, our app for Korean speaking practice. While you're just naturally practicing Korean conversation, your voice is automatically recorded so you can play it back and hear how you sound without any extra setup. It's a smooth and stress-free way to track your progress and practice at the same time. You can find it on both the App Store and Google Play. Please go check it out. Here's one more reason to work on your pronunciation. It boosts your confidence. When you speak more clearly, people understand your Korean easily and you naturally feel more confident. And that confidence gives you the motivation to keep going, to learn more, and to speak more. It creates this positive cycle. So if you've been only focusing on grammar, endless vocabulary lists, or listening practice, but still feel stuck, try putting your energy into your pronunciation for a while. Everything else might start to fall into place. Alright, thanks for watching. Let us know your biggest pronunciation challenges in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you and help you out. And before you do that, please like this video, share it to your friends, and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video or over on our website at talktomeinkorean.com. 또 봐요!